So guys, in this video, I thought about doing something different, and I'm going to be talking about White Hat Jr. Now, this is kind of already, you probably have a sense of deja vu because you've probably heard this kind of videos over and over again, you've seen them, and you pretty much know what this company did. But where they came from is actually pretty smart. So in this video, guys, today I'm going to be explaining exactly what this company does, what it is, and why it's actually genius. So basically, it kind of blew up around 2020 when, of course, Corona hit. So, and that was like prime time for it because now kids have online classes. They have all this time on their hands. So, basically, they just said, okay, your kids are sitting around on their tabs, on their phones, on their laptops, so why don't they utilize it? And they came at it from the kids, and we all know that kids are usually the weak point, and that's where you can get the money out of the parents. And the other thing that they came from is coding, and coding or programming actually is a really smart field to choose because there is a lot of money in coding, and if you say that the future is coding, you wouldn't be correct, but you wouldn't be wrong either. And so the aspects where they are coming from is just genius. I mean, that's why people actually decide to go ahead and buy them. So if you see, this is their website, and basically it was smart. I mean, there is no doubting that where they came from was super smart. But how they did it was actually pretty wrong. If you see on their website, they clearly say they are powered by code.org, and this is actually a free-to-use site. They have tutorials and everything else. If you see these blocks, they're actually Scratch. So if you're gonna pay somebody to do Scratch, look at that. You get Create, Explore. There are actually free tutorials on Scratch. So I don't get why somebody would pay these guys, but yeah, where they're coming from is the one-to-one, and that we're going to teach your kids coding. They're going to earn millions of rupees. Now, the next step where we come on is marketing, and this is where whiteHat Jr. first messed up big time. One of their posts, and this is the most widely known one, Wolf Gupta, and this actually says that this guy earned 150 crores at 9 years old. Now, before I go on judging this, let me say that the CEO of Google, we all know who that is, and he earns 175 crore a month. So that means this kid is earning just 30 crores less than that guy at the age of 9. And I don't even know what this guy is from Google videos. So I don't know, he created a video, and they said other kids his age were surfing YouTube videos, and honestly, he earned it from Google videos, so he's only going to get it if kids search YouTube videos. So that's kind of crossing what you just said, and it's 150 crore is enough that he can retire for the rest of his life. His mom and dad can retire. His whole family could just live it off with that's it's just crazy. Okay, I'm going to move on. And so that was the marketing, and that actually continued on to Facebook as well. Over here you can see this guy Arush won a MacBook, and this is I believe it's probably legit. And why he won it was because he actually referred whiteHat Jr. to 5 of his friends, and this is really smart. This referral program, let's see, about a package that the people buy. Let's see the costing. It costs about, the most popular one costs like 40,000. 34,000 plus tax and whatever. So that means if 5 people buy that, it is over like 1.5 lakhs. And a MacBook Air costs like 75,000. So this is really smart, and you're getting long-term customers over here. You can just give him any model you want, and this is how they actually scam you. If they give you tabs or PCs or anything, they give you the lowest model they can get. So their marketing is just a big flop. In fact, so many people out there hit on their marketing real bad, and well, let's just say whiteHat Jr. didn't react so well, and they actually admitted that their Wolf Gupta guy was actually fake, but it isn't mentioned anywhere in this ad. So that is pretty. I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. And okay, so we've done marketing. We've got where they're coming from is smart marketing. I don't know who the marketing guys are, but yeah, they just failed big time. Now, if we come to what they actually give you, the course that they actually follow, they say that they give you a game developer certificate before 8 classes, and I'm guessing that this is for the morale of the child, and their parents are like, okay, my kid is doing something, but that's really stupid. I mean, the best games out there, it takes like tons of programmers over years to make, and this kid, within 7 classes, gets his developer certificate. So I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, it's just so full of lies that they'll probably make a good buck for this, but by the time the parents realize, it's gonna go down really, really hard. And by the time, I'm guessing 8 and 48, this is around 30 classes, you get the app developer certificate. Let me tell you, programmers spent years getting their course for Android, and a kid, I mean, do you feel bad now, programmers? This is okay, whatever. Then we have the Silicon Valley thing. This is basically the biggest scam of whiteHat Junior till date. And I mean, of course, they're probably sending people to Silicon Valley, but there are small details that you actually will miss out. I mean, on their site, they're giving out these details. So I get it. These kids probably went to Silicon Valley, but you need to complete 44 classes. So you need to take the 35,000 package. That's the first requirement. You need to spend 44 classes on whiteHat Junior, and then you get a chance. I repeat, then you get a chance. So they probably had millions of candidates for this, and look, here's the exact number. They had 7,000 applicants, and that amounts to a lot of money. So basically, they chose who was the best, and I'm guessing these apps that they made, anti-bullying app, I'm going to be maybe reviewing these apps in a later video, if this, depending on how this video goes, but, okay, let me tell you that an app will not help you for bullying. It's pretty obvious, right? And, then becomes DYSXA app, helps children to learn letters, and, I guess I can see where you're coming from, but that's nothing new. I mean, you can go to the Play Store, and there's like tons of apps. And sign language app, already same thing, idea already used. And basically, this is pretty much all the site says. And if you're gonna fall for it because of the Silicon Valley thing, you shouldn't, because they probably already. I mean, the biggest thing is they take you there for 40 hours. Right, and I don't know if that includes the flight or not, but if it does, then you're just, I mean, you're going to go there, you're going to say hi, and then you're going to say bye, I mean, a second later. And over here, they show the creativity scores. Okay, now, let me just tell you the thing that if you're age 5, you're at the prime of your creativity. But if you're age 35, that means if you're a regular programmer, you're just, boom. I mean, get a 5-year-old kid next to you, and otherwise, you're just gonna flunk. I mean, there's no use of you even trying. But the hard truth is, the best games out there that you probably play, Minecraft, so many others, there were actually ideas by people who were 35 years old. So I don't know where you're coming from. And 5-year-old kids actually find the ideas like you just saw. I mean, anti-bullying, and well, they're pretty useless. So this is pretty much all there is to the video. I mean, it's just a huge scam. I mean, there's no doubt to it, and I'm just kind of blown by it that they're actually using kids, and even Bill Gates said this word that let him play, because plainly speaking, I've had the hand at programming, and it's not easy. I mean, to build a decent game, you need to spend hours and hours and days, and you will be, frankly speaking, depressed. And like, I mean, sitting in front of a screen 24/7, trust me, it's not that attractive as it sounds. And well, if you're gonna make kids do that, I mean, you can see where this is going. So I'm just saying that if you are in whiteHat Junior, open your eyes, guys. The teachers, I wouldn't say that they don't teach coding, but teaching coding at such a small age is just wrong in itself. So that's just completely wrong. I mean, it's genius, their idea, but if you go for the kind of stuff that they're cheating parents with, kids with, that just becomes a bit wrong. So, well, guys, that's it. And if you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like and the button next to it, the red one. Yeah. But yeah, if you would like me to make more whiteHat Junior stuff, you can do that. I don't know why I did this, but I guess I do everything. So this kind of came on my agenda really high. So yeah, that's it. And let's see what comes next. But stay tuned, turn that bell icon, and let's see where this takes us.